everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video, I should be saying. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Hannah and I do videos here on YouTube, as you guys can see. I do loads of reviews, all of that jazz. So today's video is another review because you guys requested it. Well, I put up a little poll on my Instagram basically saying what foundation would you like me to pick between the ones that I put up. So I think I put up the Beautyblender foundation, the Laura Mercier Lumiere Nude foundation, which I'm hoping to get my hands on, the Jouer, and I can't remember the other one. I think it was the Cover FX foundation. Okay, so if you want to see what my thoughts are on the Beautyblender Bounce foundation, then stay tuned. We're going to be reviewing the Beautyblender foundation, like I said in the intro. This is what the foundation looks like. It's smaller than you think it is. Like, I thought from seeing it in like videos and on YouTube and like whatnot, you expect the foundation to be a little bit bigger, but it's not. It's fine. Like, you know, you just see things online, like it just gives you a different vibe. But yeah, this is what the foundation looks like. It's really cute. It's got like the little dip in it where you can put all the foundation on here and then bounce with your beauty blender, which I'll be doing today. And this is like the back of the foundation or the front. I don't really know which is the front or the back. So this is the Bounce foundation. It's a liquid whip long wear foundation. It comes with a 1 fluid ounce of product, so 30 milliliters. The claims of this foundation are that it's light as air, 24-hour wear. It's a whipped mousse-like formula, dries down to a velveteen semi-matte finish, and they said on the Cult Beauty website, you can get this from Cult Beauty, I think that's the only place you can get it from in the UK, I'm not too sure. They do say for 2 pumps for medium coverage, but for 3 pumps you get a full coverage. But you know me, I just put loads on my face and just hope for the best. I picked up the shade 325 because this is a neutral shade. I can't remember the description of the shade. I will link it in the description. If you want to know my foundation references, I have recently started putting them in my like reviews for my foundation, so just scroll to my description and all of my references will be there. So if you guys need help with referencing or anything like that, please just go ahead in the description. Also, if you have any questions, just comment in the comment section. I'll be back to you guys as soon as possible. It does come with like a little lock. Don't know if you can see, it comes with a little lock, so like you lock it and then you unlock it when you want to use the foundation. It comes with a pump, which is good, and I'm guessing you pump the foundation onto this part and then use your beauty blender, which mine is a little bit dirty. I should wash it, but and then you just bounce the foundation onto the face, which I'm going to do. I'm not going to use a brush today, but yeah, because it's with the beauty blender, so it's supposed to work with the foundation. So I think this retails for around £34 to £36. Don't quote me, it could be 32. It's either 32, 34, 36. That is a little bit expensive, but the beauty blender itself is expensive. But you do get 30 millilitres of product. It's not like it's the Jouer foundation that's like £34 for 20 millilitres. Are you joking? But I'm getting my hands on that soon as well, so I should be able to review that for you guys if you would like. Just comment in the comment section. So yeah, we are just going to get into actually reviewing it. Oh my god, I had the biggest problem. So you see that squirt now? I've been trying to pump this for about 10 minutes. My god. Okay, so that's the shade. It's a little bit runny, but that's free pump. Okay, so that is the shade 3.25. It's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever found a foundation this perfect. I don't even think my MAC NC25 is this good. This is probably going to be a perfect shade for me. I've never found a foundation that's probably going to fit me so well. So this is more of a neutral undertone, like I said, 3.25. So I'm actually just going to start dabbing this on my face. So I've just quickly tied my hair back so it's easier for me to actually apply the foundation onto my skin. I'm going to address the whole shade problem in a little while because I know Beautyblender had like this whole drama when it first released the foundation. So when I go into my final thoughts on anything, I will go into that, just not right now. I've pumped out some of the foundation on here. I'm going to actually prime. I'm going to prime using the Milk Blur Stick just because I want my pores and all of that jazz to just be blurred. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my Beauty Blender that is already damp, and I'm going to pick up this shade and I'm just going to pick it up like this and start dabbing it on the skin. That is perfect. That is a perfect match. Originally I was going to go for shade the one above that, which was 3.20, but I'm so glad I've gone for this now. I just thought maybe I'm just a little bit warmer, but I'm actually not. I'm very neutral. And the Beauty Blender is working really nicely with it, like it's blending in quickly, it's really bouncing into the skin. If I come up close to you guys, please tell me you can see how flawless this looks on my skin. But it's so easy, like I could feel this foundation's definitely gonna like build really nicely. Do you know what I mean? You know there's foundations that you can't build? I feel this is really gonna build. Okay, so I've blended in the foundation. What I will say is like I'm having no issues other than the fact that it's like a high medium. Like it's not in the full spectrum of full coverage, but it is a high medium. Like it's covered a lot. You can still see, but you know what I like about it? You can still see my skin through it, in a sense of it, like it's not put a layer over my skin, it's really blended into the skin. Now I would actually advise that you use a beauty blender. I don't know how it is with other like tools and equipment, like I don't know how it is with a brush or a different sponge like the Real Techniques, but the beauty blender has done it really nicely. So I think that this foundation's got to be the best match I've ever found. Now I wasn't expecting that because I know there's a whole drama of the whole shade selection and all of that hoo-ha, but it's blended in lovely. And you know what I find with beauty blenders sometimes, the only thing I would say is that you're gonna have to go in quite a few pumps, because obviously beauty blenders tend to suck up product anyway. But if I come in closely, what do you guys think? I think that's a really good shade. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to come back, do the rest of my face and give you my final thoughts. Okay, so I'm back. I've done the rest of my face. I have done a few things. It's been about maybe 2.5 hours, I would say, since I've like put the foundation on. It's been about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. I did have a little bit of a dilemma. I was scratching my nose earlier and a little bit of the foundation came off on a scar that I did scratch my nose earlier and I had like a scar, like a scab, and it came off, so the foundation's come off on it. But anywho, that's not a bad thing. I am loving, oh my god, please tell me it's like I look decent, don't I? Like I do look bloody decent. Oh my gosh. Well, I need to blend that a little bit more. It just looks so good, and I'm not saying that because like the brand's been a bit like under the weather because of this whole shade thing, but it's generally a beautiful foundation. Now this is definitely a high-end foundation. Now it's very difficult to come by this type of formula that's so nice on my skin because it doesn't pick up on anything. Obviously the blur stick and all of that has helped, and the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer on this foundation, with this foundation, is stunning. I'm so very impressed. There's no dry patches, there's no creasing around the edges. I've still got my eczema, but there's no issues there. There's no like, this shade is beautiful, which I will go into a minute. Yeah, there's no dry areas. I really get really dry on my forehead right here, and you can see that straight away with any foundation I use. Any single foundation that I use, I see this dry area. Not with this one. I don't know if you can tell, it's just really like natural and glowy. Like it's a very natural foundation. I look good. I personally think I look good. I don't mean that in an arrogant way. I'm just saying from what the foundation looks like, it looks really nice. I have a feeling though, in a few hours, it might start to break away from the nose, but I don't know whether that's just me. But what do you guys think? If I come up close, doesn't it just look flawless? Like, forget that I've got like underskin bumps and whatnot, that's just my normal texture. It doesn't cling to any texture, it doesn't accentuate it at all, which is really nice. But I love it. Like, I love it. As soon as I put it on, you know, you can just tell your base is just going to look good. I can't wait to go to an event or go out somewhere where I'm wearing this foundation. I'm so glad I picked it up. I was so sceptical of picking it up because of the whole shade reference and the shading. I know there's 40 shades now. I don't know what there was when it first came out, but I was really disappointed. I was disappointed because the shades, there was no shade range. It was just shades. There was no shade range at all. There was no gradient. There was a couple of dark shades and then there was a ton of light, and I even worried about whether I was going to get a shade for myself. I think now that's still an issue, but I think if you do get the foundation, you're able to get your shade, please do, because I don't even think you'll regret it. I think it will look good on any skin tone, I think it will look good on any skin type. I think this would look good on anyone and everyone. That's just my personal opinion. I'm blown away by it because I wasn't expecting it at all. I was expecting it to just be a little bit overpriced, an average matte foundation, but it looks nice. It really does look good. Now it reminds me a little bit of the Milk foundation, but the Milk foundation's a little bit more dewier. This one, even though it's supposed to be a matte foundation, this one just looks good. And I think also what makes it look better is that this is literally my skin colour. I've never found a shade that is referenced to me better in any foundation. Like some of them are too like warm, some of them are too peachy, some of them are too olive. This is smack bang right for me. So if you need a shade reference, I'm not even going to say MAC. Well, no, I am still, because that's the obvious one and that's the most popular. But if you already have the Beautyblender, or you're planning on getting the Beautyblender and you're my shades, 3.25 or 3.2 would probably go and work for you. I am really amazed. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to enjoy it. I thought wasting that amount of money. I did get mine from a friend, so it was cheaper. However, like I'm glad I've done it this way, because even, do you know what, even if I did spend £34 or £36, I would not regret it at all. There would be no regrets. I just think it looks really, really beautiful. I've had it on for about 3 hours now and it still looks fresh. Now it's going to, but even sometimes in my T-zone I get really oily because I'm doing things and I'm in the house, I'm sweating. It looks gorgeous. It looks gorgeous. Besides from the little flake thing that's come off there, but it's alright, we can just ignore that. But what do you guys think? I think it looks good. Like, I generally think it looks good. So yeah, the only thing I would say is they need to obviously improve on the shade range. I hope they do. I don't know if they have of yet, but I hope they do, because there just needs to be more diversity, more versatility, more shades for more people. Because I'm telling you, there's no brand out there that has got every shade. It's not going to be possible, but it's good to try anyway, because there's probably thousands of different tones, shades, all of that jazz. But it's good to make sure you can maximize it, because it's good saying, oh yeah, we've got 40 shades on this foundation, but it's not the number of ones you have, it's the shade range and the gradient that you're able to have. So if you have 40 shades but all you have is light shades, or I've got a little bit of glitter in my hair, all you've got is light shades, and all you've got is within those light shades like warm undertones or cool undertones, and there's only 2 of them, it's not good enough. So I think I would definitely recommend you getting this if you can get your shade. I don't know if the shade range is still a bit funky, but I would definitely recommend you getting the foundation, because it looks gorgeous. Like, I'm looking at this area, and normally foundations tend to cling to peach fuzz and all that jazz. No. Doesn't it just look like melted into my skin? It just looks good. Like, it just looks good. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you have any questions, please feel free to just comment in the comment section. Also, please follow my Instagram, because I'm always active on there. You guys know that. Always feel free to DM me, because I always reply to you guys as much as possible. I love all of you. If you did enjoy this video, like I said, please give it a massive thumbs up. Please comment down what other foundations, concealers, powders, contours, eyeshadow palettes you want me to start reviewing. And also, if you've watched up to this far, I'm planning on doing a how-to eyeshadow series. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not no pro at eyeshadow, but I think it might be help other fellow makeup artists or trainees or MUEs or people that want to get into makeup. I need to do like a how-to eyeshadow series with using different pigments, using different types of eyeshadow, using different formulas, using different brushes. Then let me know. So I love all of you, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!